Hey! I'm Mega. Fun story. I was going to buy an iPod Touch to play Dr. Mario World on, but we've gone out of stock. Getting some deja vu here. Luckily I have a Windows phone, so let's get started!
Dr. Mario World, a classic mobile app, if you define classic as Mario Maker 2's life.
I do! Wait, why did I talk about Amiibo in this month then?
Dr. Mario is nothing new. It's been around just as long as the reunification of Germany. It's gone through various Nintendo systems, but only once or none.
I remember back to June 2019, seeing this announced and pre-ordering it. Pre-ordering a free mobile game was so weird yet so interesting to me, yet so exciting as well.
For a soon-to-be 13-year-old, you couldn't blame me. I was past Best Bomb Survival 2017. I was into Dr. Mario World.
So, let's open it.
After tapping to start, you're met with a cutscene.
As a little big Phoenician, this is nothing new.
There's then laid out 20 levels, and Toad starts nagging.
Nothing changes.
Soon enough, stage 1 is complete.
This game is, or was, I'll get on to that later, quite set up like Candy Crush, with over 600 levels and the classic match 3 formula.
Indeed, match 3, changing from the standard match 4 of all other Dr. Mario games. This is likely done to simplify the game for a wider audience, those who don't pre-order mobile games.
There are some other changes too, such as allowing you to drag leftover pieces, which makes the game quite a lot easier.
Speaking of making the game easier, items! There's a few items you can use, either before a stage, or to use while playing. Speaking of playing...
I've done a lot of speaking today.
You don't have to just stick with Mario, you have the choice of Dr. Bowser and Dr. Peach. There is an insane amount of doctors in this game, but let's just stick with Bow Wow. After picking your name, you can get right to using your new doctor. Each has a special ability, such as Bowser being able to clear 2 whole lines, which is very useful.
I would expect no less of a big guy.
As for the other doctors though, the way you would unlock them is through Marlon's surname. There were 2 ways to unlock doctors, one more accessible with a lower chance of getting them, and one for solely doctors, but less accessible.
Makes sense, but doesn't make helpful. I've never been one to buy microtransactions myself. I haven't bought the Journey Home DLC yet, so the only doctors I had were Mario and Bowser.
I used to play it a lot on my old iPhone SE, but that's gone, I'm pretty sure. I messed up linking with my Nintendo account too, so my old save data was lost to time. As has this whole game.
Yeah, sadly the app met a similar fate to Club Penguin Island and Miitomo, but more so Miitomo, because the game was entirely axed and is not playable in any form.
They really should have included an offline mode, similar to CPI, as then the whole world can still be explored. Now though, we've only got 4 options upon a new boot up, and not even these will last beyond this January.
Neither will our variants stay far away from potentially conspicuous Wii titles.
Dr. Mario World Memories is first, and it allows you to view your, well, memories that you've had with the game. It has a really fitting track in the background too, but I'm still salty about the game's taking down.
I've said it before, I'll say it again, you know I would. I care about preservation, so obviously something like this, well, pisses me off a pretty decent amount. I was never too closely attached to this game, but it's still a massive bummer it's just completely gone now, when the other week I was just sitting in the kitchen playing.
There's then Versus Mode Final Rankings, though I never really played Versus Mode, so this doesn't mean too much to me. I'm still pleased to archive the page. Inquiries is up next, and I sent one off in hope of an offline mode.
Finally is a linked Nintendo account, but I've had enough of accounts. There's no other way to say it, but it's just disappointing Nintendo axed another app. It wasn't the best app out there by any means, but it's still pretty fun to just pull out and play on the bus. Anyway, I've griefed enough. Someone is turning 15 soon and it isn't me, but it may or hopefully may not be potentially haunted.